Hey, everyone! In this video, we're going to take an in-depth look at the Horseshoe Study Guide. Nature and Purpose. Horseshoe pitching has been popular for a long time both as a recreational and competitive sport. The formation of the National Horseshoe Pitchers Association in 1921 has given rise to chapters in nearly every state as well as Canada. The NHPA sanctions local and regional meets for men, women, boys and girls. A world tournament is held each year for men and women, while a junior boys and junior girls world champion is also decided. The game is played by pitching horseshoes toward a medal stakes some 40 feet for men's competition and 30 feet for women and juniors. Points are scored for shoes landing closest to the stake, providing the shoe is not farther than 6 inches from the stake. A ringer shoe that encircles a stake counts 3 points. The winner is the player who first scores 21 points or 25 innings. Playing area and equipment. The court. The official horseshoe court is 50 by 10 feet with 1-inch metal stakes placed 40 feet apart or 30 feet apart. The stakes are centered in a 6 by 6 foot pitcher's box. Horseshoes. An official shoe should not exceed 7 1/4 inches in width and 7 5/8 inches in length, and should weigh no more than 2 pounds 10 ounces. The opening can be no more than 3/2 inches from point to point. Skills and techniques. The shoe should be held parallel to the ground with calks down. The rotation of the shoe should be clockwise. The open end of the shoe should face the stake when landing. Weight evenly distributed on both feet in the beginning stance. Step off on opposite foot, knees bent, eyes on target, shoulders square to target. Basic rules. A game is divided into innings, and each contestant pitches 2 shoes in each inning. A game consists of 25 innings. The choice of the first pitch to start the game is decided by the toss of a shoe or coin. A shoe that has left the pitcher's hand is ruled a pitched shoe. A pitcher's opponent must stand behind the person in action and may not interfere with the pitch in any way. A contestant may not work the opposite stake or be informed of the position of the shoes until the inning is completed. Fouls. Illegal delivery of shoe. Failure of the opponent to stay behind the pitcher, or his/her interfering in any way with the opponent while he is in the act of pitching. Touching thrown shoes before a measurement has been made. Thrown shoes that strike part of the pitcher's box or land outside the foul lines and then rebound into the box. Stepping on or over the foul line. Ties are broken by pitching an extra inning. Scoring. The shoe nearest to the stake scores 1 point providing it is within 6 inches of the stake. 2 shoes closer than the opponent's shoe score 2 points. 1 ringer scores 3 points and 2 ringers 6 points. A player having 2 ringers to 1 by his/her opponent scores 3 points. All shoes equally distant from the stake count as ties and no points are scored. A leaning shoe has the same value as that of a shoe lying on the ground and in contact with the stake. Terminology. Corks. Raised areas on the heels and toe of one side of the pitching shoe that tend to make the shoe less likely to skid when striking the surface of the pit area. Double ringer. 2 successive shoes that encircle the stake. Flipped up shoe. Flipping shoe to determine who goes first, rough or smooth. Heel. The ends of the prongs on each side of the open end of the shoe. Inning. The pitching of 2 shoes by each player. Leaner. A shoe which leans against the stake. Pitcher's box. The area which includes the pitching platform and the pit. Ringer. A shoe that encircles the stake. Courtesies and safety. Stand well away from the pitching court when not involved. Be aware of people around you when swinging the horseshoe. Do not disturb a person who is in the process of pitching. Observe all rules. Keep emotions under control. Be aware of the game and position in the game so you are ready to pitch when your turn comes. For more updates, subscribe to our channel.